guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's digital plan with me. So for today, we're going to be planning out the week of June 27th through July 3rd. We are officially heading into July. So my July plan with me will be coming later this week. It'll be posted, I believe, on Wednesday, I want to say. So I am switching it up. I decided to switch to the productivity layout for July. I was honestly really torn between productivity and the compact vertical. I ended up deciding to do the productivity just because I'd been wanting to try it after seeing some of your spreads in our Facebook group. They were very inspiring, and so I thought it would be kind of nice. Plus, I'm kind of just working on compartmentalizing things, which I'll talk about here in just a moment, but I'm using kit 32 for this week as well. So this is the Squeeze the Day kit, and I have been looking forward to using this kit for quite some time now. So I love how this spread turned out, and I hope you enjoy watching me put it together. But this video is obviously going up a bit late. Normally my digital plan with me's go up on Fridays, but Friday was insane, and you guys will see tomorrow I filmed a day in the life that day, but that was the launch day for the new meal planner for oh my gosh, I'm getting all tongue-tied. That was the launch date for the new meal planner for Planning to Prosper. So I had a lot I had to get done for launch, and so I just did not have time at all to sit down and plan out my week. I actually sat down and put this together this morning, and it is Monday, June 27th. So not ideal, but it is done, and it feels really good to have a plan together and have it all out of my brain and have a game plan for the week. This week is going to be very busy as well because I am preparing for new releases next week. So the September sticker kits and the September 1-month planners and everything will be launched next week, next Wednesday on the 6th. So I need to put all the listings together for that and film the new release video. And yeah, there's a lot of listings that go into new releases, so it's kind of a big deal, but that will be the focus of the week. There's also a couple administrative type of things I want to get done. I want to put together a little PDF guide, if you will, for setting up your hub system. I've had quite a few questions about setting up the hub and everything, and it's exciting because a lot of new people have joined our community on Facebook and are giving the Planning to Prosper hub system a try for the very first time, which is very exciting. But I want to make sure to get some helpful resources out to everybody who is new to the system to just kind of guide you through how to set it up and all that good stuff, because I know whenever we do anything new, it can be a bit overwhelming, and I know that this system is completely unlike anything else that is on the market currently. And yeah, so I just want to provide you with, some extra support there. So that's something I want to do. I want to update my Etsy shop banner this week. I want to provide another version of the universal add-on. So I've gotten quite a few requests. I originally took the linked weekly pages out of the universal add-on because I did not think you would need that many pages for the universal add-on. For budgeting, it's a little bit different. I feel like there's multiple things you could track on a weekly basis and all that kind of stuff. So I just figured, okay, I'm gonna just really make sure there's a lot of blank pages for each month. But for these upcoming add-ons, the meal planner, the health and fitness, all that kind of stuff, I know that there's things that are tracked weekly, but I didn't think you would need, like 16 blank pages per month or anything. So I apologize for that. That was just an assumption on my part. For anyone who was, disappointed that the weeks weren't there, that was kind of my reasoning behind it. Was I wanted to simplify it and kind of condense it down a little bit. So I figured, okay, if I do 10 blank pages and you've got the little index spots on the month, you can put, like week 1 meal plan, week 2 meal plan, or you could put meal plans and then duplicate your meal plans one right after the other under a link. I didn't really think that the linked weeks were necessary, but I did get enough requests, via YouTube comments and in our Facebook group and stuff, wanting a version of the universal add-on with the weekly pages included. So I am going to work on that this week and get that just uploaded to the Dropbox for you guys. So once that is all up to date, I will definitely let everybody know through the Facebook group and on Instagram and all that kind of stuff. But all that you will need to do if you're waiting for that version of the universal add-on is just go back to the Dropbox where you originally downloaded the meal planner bundle and everything. So the little PDF that you receive where you click on it and get to the link and everything, you'll want to keep that handy. But yeah, so you'll just go there to download the version that you would like. The other thing that I'm going to add to the Dropbox this week are some labels. So labels for your dividers and things like that. It's honestly something I just completely spaced on doing. It's normally something I like to automatically include with all of the planner add-ons and everything, but I totally just spaced it. You know, last week was just such a hectic week. It was so crazy. I feel like I am still recovering. I feel so tired today for some reason, and I think it was just a lot. Like, we had a really busy weekend as well, so I feel like I just haven't had a moment to really like breathe quite yet. And so my brain's just all sorts of scrambled and stuff. But yeah, so that is something I will be working on this week, is getting a version of the universal add-on with the weeks for you guys on there, and then also the labels. So lots and lots to do this week, that is for sure. I am taking sort of a different approach to the way, and you guys will see in this digital plan with me how I set it up, but I'm sort of taking a different approach to how I'm splitting up my tasks, because what I've been doing so far for like even the longest time that I can remember is I would time block in the sense that I would say, okay, I sign on to work at 9. So from 9 to 9:30, I'm going to check my Etsy messages. And then from 9:30 to 11, I'm going to do YouTube work, and then I'm going to break for lunch and work out. And then from 12:30 to 4:30, I'm going to work on Etsy stuff, and I'm going to, work on sticker kits from this time to this time and blah, blah, blah. And I have found that what's been happening is when I wake up and I sign on to work for the day, and I think about all of the things that I need to do, all the different areas between YouTube and putting together sticker kits and putting together new add-ons and things like that. I was dedicating, just a small chunk of time to each task each day, thinking, okay, I'll just work on this in little bits here and there, and it'll be fine. But I have been getting so overwhelmed doing that way, and I think it's literally because I'm thinking about everything that I need to do. So the different approach that I am taking is I am dedicating entire days throughout the week to something. And I actually got this idea from our meal planning themes for our family, because that, let me tell you, I am a huge fan of meal planning themes, which is Taco Tuesday, Meatless Monday. We do Takeout Thursday, where we don't go and get takeout, but we make something at home that's kind of like takeout. So we'll make burgers or homemade pizza or stir fry or, something like that. And it simplifies meal planning so much for us. I love that so much. So I was like, what if I do something like that for work? I have a day dedicated to admin. I have a day dedicated, and admin's all kind of like a catch-all, because behind the scenes, managing your listings, making sure your shop is current, making sure, I have to update my Etsy banner, creating, the PDF for customers, and just all those little things, going through emails, stuff like that. That is stuff that still needs to be done in order to run, your business smoothly. But it's stuff that can easily fall by the wayside if you don't have time set aside for it. And it's something that I just never thought about. All of these little tiny things that I need to get done that are more administrative, I need to set aside time for that. So I figured Monday is a perfect day to do that, because I can kind of plan out my tasks for the day, set my intentions, figure out, okay, this is the project I'm working on, and this is my game plan for that, and all this kind of stuff. So you have to have time set aside to brainstorm and to plan. You know what I mean? Plan to work. So Monday is going to be my admin day, and then Tuesday is going to be my YouTube day. So on Tuesday, I'm going to batch film. I've batch filmed in the past, and what I love about it is all of it's done, you know, like all of the videos are done, they're up, they're good to go. Like you don't have to worry about uploading the day that you plan to, you know, have the video go up and that kind of thing. So I'm really excited about that. So on Tuesdays, I will, you know, film my weekly check-in. That's not too early to film because I usually like to make sure a couple things. I like to make sure that, you know, certain bills have come out, and then also that and our bills are really sporadic actually, so even that doesn't matter that much, but we go grocery shopping on Mondays, and so as long as like that is accounted for, I feel pretty okay, you know, filming my weekly check-in on a Tuesday. I think it's totally fine. Up until now, it's been Wednesday, but Tuesday is a really great day for that. So Tuesday, I'm going to do all my YouTube stuff. I'm going to edit and upload my day in the life. The day in the life will be filmed kind of sporadically sometime during the week. So that's the only like kind of YouTube thing that I'll do outside of the designated YouTube day, because I figured you guys will probably never want to see, well, maybe, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it would just be kind of boring seeing like a YouTube dedicated day where I'm just filming and editing all day long, you know? But if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know. I can certainly film a day in the life showing that, you know, process and everything. But yeah, so I'll film my weekly check-in. I'll do my digital plan with me recording. I might wait to do my voiceover until later that week, especially because when I do batch filming like that, I tend to kind of confuse myself sometimes because I'll repeat myself and I'm like, wait, did I already talk about this? And da-da-da. So the voiceovers don't take very long at all. So I figured, okay, I'll just do that like Thursday or Friday. My digital plan with me is I like to go up on Friday. So, you know, but my videos are now going up at noon Pacific time. So it gives me some time in the morning to quickly do a voiceover or whatever. So there'll be a tiny little YouTube tasks like sprinkled throughout the week, but the bulk of it will be done on Tuesday. And the beauty of it is most weeks I don't have a ton of videos. Like editing and uploading the day in the life does take a little bit of time because I get kind of fancy with it sometimes. I definitely don't have as good of skills as some other people I watch, let me tell you. I'm like, how do they do that? But I still just use iMovie. I know there's like Final Cut Pro and stuff. I haven't experimented with any of that because I just don't have the time to like do that right now. But some of the stuff that people do is very impressive, let me say. And I would like to improve my skills eventually, but right now it's just not as much of a priority as other things. So, but yeah, so on Tuesday, if I finish early and I don't have as much to film, or I get done early, then that gives me extra time to like get ahead for the week or work on new projects and things like that. And last week, my experience of just going so hard at the meal planner and just realizing how exhausted I am still very burnt out, you guys, and I have not done anything to fix it. I've just been kind of like going with it, like, okay, just keep going, and I can't do it anymore. So I'm gonna book a little, they're called silent retreats, and I'm literally going to go away and hole myself up in a place for I think 2 or 3 nights, and I'm going to bring my Bible. My phone is going to stay at home completely because Andrew and the kids, they'll know where I'm at. My family will know where I am, and I'm going to just stay at a place that's really close by actually, and they can like either come and see me, like, which they probably will. They'll come see me and like we'll have dinner or something on a night or two, and then you know, they can call the hotel and get a hold of me that way. So my phone is going to stay at home. My iPads are going to stay at home. No technology. I'm bringing my Bible, my journal, and just a book to read, and that's it. And I'm going to work out when I'm there. I'm going to pray a lot. I'm going to journal a lot. I'm going to spend some very much time needed with the Lord, because let me tell you, I need some time with Him. I feel like I have a lot on my heart, and I just need some time with God. So I'm going to prioritize that, and they call it a silent retreat because it's pretty silent. You know, I'm not gonna like really like watch YouTube videos or be on social media or anything. And social media, you guys, I could go on and on about social media For running a business these days, I feel like it's kind of necessary, but sometimes I wish it wasn't so necessary. It's kind of hard to like market your stuff as business. I don't have any sort of like personal social media. I don't have a personal Facebook. I don't have TikTok. I have a TikTok. I tried TikTok. I didn't like it, so I didn't stick with it or anything. And social media is not good for me personally. All the noise that comes from social media, I can't handle it. I'm realizing it affects my mental health way more than I'd like to admit, but I can't do it. So I stay off of it. I'm not on it ever, other than like really checking our Facebook group and, posting on Instagram here and there, but I kind of stay off of it. So I'm looking forward to completely being off for a few days. And, so I'm going to go do that. But anyways, kind of back to the compartmentalizing, you guys can kind of see. So Wednesday is going to be sticker kit day. So that'll be the day that I, design kits and crop and compress and that kind of stuff. And I still need to go over all this with Sharon because her timelines are going to kind of change based on how I'm doing things. But she's on vacation right now, so I'll talk to her about that when she gets back. But yeah, so I'm going to do sticker kits on Wednesdays, and then on Thursdays, I'm going to work on the 1-month planners. And I can typically get 2, like 1 landscape and 1 portrait, 1-month planner with all the layouts and everything. I can get that done typically in a day. So eventually what I'm going to start doing, and I mentioned this in our Facebook group, is I'm going to release 1-month planners on a quarterly basis. So I'm going to need to kind of work on it, consistently for a while before those quarterly releases pop up. So anyways, 1-month planners will be on Thursdays, and then Fridays will be just kind of open for new projects. So yeah, this last week was insane, and I've just realized that I need to, kind of work on things in little spurts here and there every single week, like dedicating, just being like, okay, this whole week is going to be dedicated to this. Well, that doesn't really work. It doesn't really work. I feel like getting things done for like big projects like that, it just works a lot better when you're getting it done in bits and pieces. And I have a feeling I'll probably release most of like the new add-ons and stuff on Fridays, so I'm gonna that's sort of my tentative plan. It'll be kind of sporadic, but I just posted an update in our Facebook group today with timelines and things like that. I did decide to pause the academic add-on, and I know that will disappoint some of you who were looking forward to it, and I do really apologize for that, but I just don't feel confident at all about getting that out before the school year begins, especially now because I am going to go on this retreat, and I just think it wouldn't be good for me, honestly, to put that type of pressure on myself right now. I feel like I'm kind of walking a fine line currently, and I really need to recenter myself a little bit. So, and I don't want to force myself and not enjoy the process, like I love what I do, but when I feel like I'm forcing myself to do things, it takes the joy out of the work, and I don't want that because I feel like that can show in the work, so, or like just in my everyday attitude and things like that. So I decided, because there's a lot of research I still need to do for that. I'm just not super familiar with what teachers need, what students need these days. It's been a long time since I've personally been a student, and it has changed a lot since I was in school. So I would just want to do a lot of research for that, what kind of stickers you guys would need who are looking for the academics, and I just think it's going to be too tight of a timeline. It's going to be way too tight, especially with the retreat. And we've got 4th of July. We've got personal things going on with family. Maddie's got, her meet the teacher nights and getting her ready to start school. She starts school the first week of August. I just know July is going to be a really busy month. And we might be going out of town up north for a little bit at some point too. So it's just, there's a lot going on. And so I'm going to instead focus on some of the higher demand add-ons, which is the health and fitness, the faith add-on, and the, drawing a blank, the reading add-on. And also the, perpetual one. I know I've gotten a lot of questions about the perpetual calendar. I'm planning to release kind of a annual tracker perpetual thing type of add-on. So that will be included in that. Basically any add-ons that you currently see in the shop that have not been updated yet, which is any add-on that is only offered in portrait light mode, those add-ons are the ones that are going to be updated. So that will be coming in the next few months. The next 3 months are really dedicated to add-ons. I'm hoping to finish a little sooner because I'd like, extra time for sticker kit reformats, but I figured July, August, September will be dedicated to getting as many add-ons out as I can. I know Christmas add-on is a big one that a lot of people want to see, so I'll be working on that. And then also a home management add-on. So that's going to be like your cleaning schedules, house maintenance, projects, things of that nature. And then of course there's literally such a long list of other add-ons I want to make, but we will see how many I can get out. I just want to get the really, really big ones done before the new year begins so that you guys have as much as possible to work with when you're setting up your hubs for 2023. So yeah, and then in October I will be working on sticker kit reformats, a couple new weekly layout options for the 1 month planners, and yeah, lots going on over here, let me tell you. But I think that this retreat will be really, really good for me. I think it's very necessary, especially for my spirituality, for my mental health and everything. So that is what is going to be going on. But as you can see, I kind of filled in some tasks for, YouTube tomorrow, just to kind of have a game plan for tomorrow. I love doing that. And then, the rest of the week is really going to be dedicated to getting these listings done. And that's another change I want to make, is I want to start, creating the listing as soon as like the kit's done, as soon as the 1 month planner is done. Like I want to create the listing right away, because doing the listings in big batches like that, it's a lot. So there's a lot of listings, let me tell you. I want to say there's like, I don't know, there's at least there's 18 for the 1 month planners, and there's close to 100. I think there's close to 100 listings altogether that I have to create. So I'm going to be busy. But anyways, that is pretty much it for this digital plan with me. I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Tomorrow I'll be sharing my day in the life with you guys. Wednesday will be July's plan with me. Thursday will be June budget results, and Friday will be the July budget. And my digital plan with me for this week will be pushed to Saturday, just because it's a very full week of video. So there's gonna be a video from me every day this week, other than Sunday. So I hope you guys enjoy all of the extra videos, and yeah, make sure to subscribe so you catch them all. And I hope that your week is off to a wonderful start. I'll chat with y'all later. Bye.